the feline section. Can you tell us something about this?
Sure. Well, all of our housing in the shelter is designed to try to reduce the stress and disease among the animals. So we have these gazebos that house about 8 to 12 cats for those that socialize with other cats. And then we have these cubbies where 1 or 2 cats will be together for those who like a little more privacy.
Beautiful. This is really beautiful and very clean. Very
yes,
clean.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I see Perry, our volunteer coordinator, over here, and she can tell you about the volunteer program.
Awesome. That would be great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So Perry, can you tell us something about your volunteer program and how you become a volunteer?
Absolutely. We have volunteer opportunities in all different areas of our shelter. So we have dog walkers, cat socializers, people who work in our behavior department, our vet tech, we have foster homes, we have people who volunteer doing humane education programs who go out into the school, clerical, adoption counseling, everything you can imagine that goes into making our facility run. Volunteers help in that department.
That's wonderful.
So we have volunteer orientation once a month. You do have to be 18 to volunteer, so if you are 18 and you apply through our website, you get invited to one of our monthly volunteer orientations where you come, you hear all about it, you decide what you think would be a best fit for you, and then we get you set up with training and you get started. You do have to do a background check, and the volunteers do have to consent to pay for that and do the background check. That's for the safety of our animals. But once they do that and they get started with their training, they're good to go. And we also have a junior volunteer program for people who are under 18 who want help in a different kind of way.
That's great. That's awesome. I'm really very impressed with the care that you take and making sure that everybody who comes through these doors are going to treat these animals well.
Well, it's very important to us to have volunteers. We are a nonprofit, so, you know, without our volunteers coming in and helping us care for the animals, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Our volunteers really do enrich the lives of the animals here.
Absolutely. So, and that people just drop off things to help out here, like bedding and things?
Oh yeah, our community is very supportive of us. They, every time we put out a plea, we actually do have a wish list that has standard stuff that we're always collecting, but if we put out a plea of something specific that we need, hey, we really need more littens this week, or whatever the case may be, our community always steps up and brings stuff in. So even if they're not volunteering in the building per se, there are still definitely other ways that they can help. And that's one of the things that the junior volunteers do. They help us with wish list donation drives a lot.
Awesome, that is wonderful. Thank you so much. Perry, can you tell me what does a cat socializer do here?
Sure. Our volunteer cat socializers come in and spend time with the kitties. That's pretty much their job. We get cats in from either owner surrenders or they come in as strays. We transfer them from other shelters, whatever the case may be. Sometimes they're scared and shy at first, some more than others. So the cat socializers come in, it's their job to spend time with them, make them like being pet and brushed and picked up. They're pretty much getting them ready to be adopted so that when families come in to meet the cats aren't acting shy and scared. They're coming up and they're liking that human interaction.
So they're people friendly.
So they're people friendly, and some of them come in that way, some of them not so much, but oftentimes we find that it's just because they're scared. That's why. So our volunteer socializers spend time with them to make them not so scared here.
That's awesome. And how much time does a volunteer put in? Is there a minimum or a maximum amount of time?
Our volunteers, we do ask that they sign up for like a 6-month run with us, only because it does take some training. We do not monitor how much time they spend here. Most of them come at least once a week. Sometimes more, sometimes less. They don't have a set schedule just to come in and socialize the cats. They come and go as they please. They just sign in and sign out. But we do ask that they come at least, once a week. They stay for at least 6 months. That way the cats get to know them and they really can form the bonds with the cats.
That's really nice. That's really nice. So do you get a lot of seniors then? Maybe retired people?
We do. We get a lot of retired people. We get volunteers in all areas, all different ages and lifestyles. And we do find that a lot of people who sign up and say they're only going to be coming once a week wind up coming all the time.
Second home.
Because they really fall in love with the animals. So we don't really have a problem with telling people that they need to come more. We actually sometimes have to tell them, you've been here every day for a month.
Take a break.
Take a break. The animals will be here in a few days. But yeah, they really enjoy what they're doing. And the cats love having them here.
That's great. Well, it's really nice. It's just so different than what I expected. And the further we get into it, I'm just more and more impressed. This is
thank
awesome.
you.
I'm really, really impressed. Thank you. Hi, I understand you're one of the cat socializers that volunteer here. My name's Isabel from Cruising Town. And
Hi, Isabel. I'm Irma. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What exactly do you do here as a socializer?
Well, I come in and some of the cats are really shy. So we do what I'm doing right now. We get them used to the human touch, the human scent. And we give them treats and try to coax them out of their cages. And then after a while, the shy ones get braver. And pretty soon, we're letting them run around on the ground. And then they work their way up and they get to join some other cats right in their little colonies over there.
That's wonderful. This is wonderful. So how many hours do you spend here a day?
I come every other day for about 4 hours.
That's wonderful. And you volunteer your time?
Yes, I do.
That is awesome.
We have a lot of great volunteers. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Bye-bye.